everyone. This is Karen from Online Healing Community. Welcome to Creating Space. Basically, this is a space for us to share stories, share reflections, and this afternoon we have with us a sound healer. She's specializing in Oyayi sound healing. And I'd like to call Miss Yeyette San Luis. Let me just add her in the stream. Hi, Yayat. Welcome to Creating Space.
Hi, hi Karen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. Today it's an interesting discussion. We'll talk about sound healing, particularly Oyayi sound healing. But before we go before we go to Oyayi sound healing, how did you start in this journey? Because I know you're an
Well,
accountant by profession, diba?
oo. Well, I used to be an
Yeah.
accountant kasi I'm not practicing it anymore. Uh, my healing journey started with my own healing journey. No, so when I was a kid, I used to be. I'm always sick with tonsillitis. No,
Mm.
uh, parang every month yata I have tonsillitis. Tapos until maybe about high school. Tapos uh, I realized later on na kasi masyado akong himahiyain, I don't speak, no? So uh, yun yung affected sa akin, the throat chakra.
Right.
So then when I was growing up, I'm so shy, I don't talk, so it's always so emotional, asking God to help me get out of that, to get the to let go of the fear that I have, no. So yun yung pinagdaanan ko mga in my prayer, I would sing, I would go to counseling also to help me. I went to healers also. So until I got into this sometime in 2008, I met someone who is into meditation. So I started with that meditation
Meditation.
until this friend of mine, she's more into healing na ganyan. And then yun, I I saw that at kung meron palang ganito. So yun, I went into healing. I studied various things, get into various healing modalities. Uh, yun.
But how did you specifically discover the healing power of music? Because you're focusing on sound healing right now.
Oo, kasi yeah, as I've said in my own healing journey, I sing. Whenever I always stay in my room during those times kasi nga takot ako, nahihiya ako, I'm so, very much into myself. When I'm in my room, I would sing my heart out to God. Even the crying is sounding, no? Pero at the
Right.
time, of course, I was not aware that that it's in a way sound healing, no? Kasi there's a release already. Sing
Right.
my prayer. When I pray to God, I sing. Tapos I got into also uh, I also sing kasi I into music. I play instruments, no? Families into basically music. So yun yung way ko. If I could not express myself, I would
See.
sing it. No? Mas madali kong masabi what I want to say if I would use a song. Until I got to songwriting. No? I started to write songs, express myself, and then I got into a group of all women group, and we are
Mhm.
more into parang ritual performance. We use indigenous instruments, no, and we would chant, we would sing. We would do jamming actually. Mag-jam kami. Sometimes, and then most of the time when we jam, we would just sing whatever song would come out.
Mhm.
No? Whatever sound would come out. Merong
Right.
isa biglang magtutula, merong isa biglang magwe-wail na lang, you know. And then I got hold of a book, after some years. The title of the book is The Way of Song. It's about spirit singing. And when I
Mhm.
was reading the book, sabi ko, gawa na namin to eh. No? Or in a way, I'm already doing that. No? Allowing spirit to sing. It is not you singing a song, but the song is singing you. No? So just allowing
Wow.
whatever is there within you. No?
Mm.
So yun yung mga unang times when I was discovering the healing power of sound, of songs, of music. So
Right.
doon basically nagsimula.
Right.
Yung
That's interesting. Spirit singing. You said you don't sing the song. You allow the song to sing through you.
sing,
Is that
to
correct?
sing, not even to sing through you, but to sing you. So
To sing you?
first and
But
foremost, there is you. First and foremost, there is you. Who are
right.
you? Who are you at that moment? So when you get in touch with yourself, what are you feeling? And then when you get in touch with yourself, uh, you allow whatever sound would come out. Sometimes, if it is just uh, a wail, even if it is a laughter. For example, at
Right.
this moment, I am happy. So I get in touch with that, and then when I sound that, it could be or then that laughter would lead
Wow.
into something because that by itself is
Right.
is sound. So if
Right.
naman I feel sad or lonely or if I get in touch into that sadness that I'm feeling, and what sound would come
Right.
out? It could be and
Oh,
then yun,
wow.
wherever it will lead you.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So
It's
ganun siya.
like you said, it's getting in touch with yourself, no, with your soul.
Yeah, it's first there is you. Who
Right.
are you at that moment?
Right.
Just
That's
like this
interesting.
morning, I know I'll be having this interview. So at the start of the
Right.
day, so okay, so I sang whatever gratitude. No? There's just gratefulness within me and love. So I just sang that.
Right. It's really
Yun.
expressing who you are through music and through sound. And that's what you've been saying. You said now that every one of us can be a sound healer because we all have a voice.
Oh, the only instrument that every person has is the voice. It's an instrument, no? So
Mm.
even if you only have your voice, you don't have any other instruments around you, no, then you can make a sound.
Mm.
So even if it is just for yourself, healing yourself, then that's fine.
Oo. And I notice you're focusing more on that. You're focusing on helping people to use their voice to heal themselves. And I noticed you had a sound healing workshop recently on the power of the voice for healing.
Empowering the voice, yeah.
Yeah.
Kasi doon ako nanggaling eh. That's how I more or less quote unquote healed myself. I
Right.
sing, and whenever also I sing in front of other people, people would say, I would rather that people would not clap, no, galing, hindi ganun
Yeah.
yung sanang gusto ko, pero no, people would approach me, yet thank you so much. I was so touched. You know,
Yes.
there's
Yes.
something that had happened within them when they hear me sing. So
Mm-mm.
doon ako nanggaling, and whether you sing or not, it really doesn't matter. Sabihin, wala naman ako sa tono eh. Sintonado ako eh. Even if you just
Mm.
sound, no, as you've said, yung aking workshop series, it's about toning. It's not singing. You just tone.
Yeah.
Toning is one pitch, one sound, no, one breath. It's ah or it's just that you don't need
Yeah.
to be in tune. No, hindi kailangan
Yeah.
do ba yan, re ba yan, no? Or even if no, kahit na anong sound na lumabas.
Yeah.
So,
And how does
yun.
toning? How can toning help us?
Kasi sa akin, I would always say, when you do toning, it's like having a crystal ball inside of you. Kasi you
Mm.
feel the vibration eh. No, you
Yes.
immediately feel the vibration because you're the one doing the sound. So when you
Yes,
do,
that's true.
no, you could sense the vibration eh, sa body mo eh.
Right.
So,
Right.
mas, well, in a way, effective immediately, no?
Yes,
Kasi
because
you're
it's
the one
within.
sound.
Yeah, I can just imagine. But for people who are not aware about what you did, I was thinking we can show them the video of
Yeah,
the
sure,
sound
sure.
healing, the crystal bath that you're doing, just so they
Yeah,
have an idea
I
what it
think that
is.
was, yeah.
Yeah, I'll show I saw this on your Facebook page. I'll share. I'll share the screen. Yeah, you sound healing. Actually, this is it. Okay, I think this is it. Ayan. Let me try again. I think that's it. When was this, Yeye?
Kailan nga ba yun? 2016 ba? I think,
2016.
wait,
Ayan.
that's,
Yeah, around 27, it says here, around that time, 2016, 2017. So I'll let them
latter part of
listen to it.
2016, I think. That's
Yeah.
why
And then,
2017 siya.
sige. Actually, just 3 more minutes. We can just let them listen to this for a bit. And yeah,
Hi, I'm Denise Castillo. I'm a stay-at-home mother. I used to work in the media area. I attended this morning's session on toning and sound alchemy to heal your chakras. Um, I didn't have any previous experience in this field. What really called me to attend the workshop together with this afternoon's healing sound class was because I felt like I had a lot of emotional and spiritual healing to do. Being a mother, it opened up a lot of issues, and maybe it magnified things that I needed to heal within myself, and even generational wounds that I needed to heal so that I could raise my son in a more peaceful manner. Um, I feel very empowered with what Miss Yeyette taught us. I think a big area that's probably unrecognized or maybe not taken care of among mothers is to take care of oneself. And I'm very grateful to Miss Yeyette for her gift of sound healing and the toning because at least it gives me a new tool I can use to heal myself and as well as peacefully raising my son. Thank you very much, Miss Yeyette.
Mm. That's beautiful, Yeye. Like she said, you
Yeah.
gave her a tool to heal herself, and now she's a more effective mother because of that, no? And that's what you do, no? It's more of empowering. Because when I was talking to you, I know you're using crystal bowls and then tuning forks, but you're moving towards empowering people to heal themselves, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think it's important that uh, we really would learn how to use our voices. Parang we need to discover the potential of our potentials of our voice. Parang it's not just used to speak or to uh, marami kasi tayong mga Pinoy lalo na no is there's we find it difficult to express ourselves, 'di ba?
Yes,
So lahat makikimkim. So I'd rather not say it.
it's
So
true.
when you sound, parang in a way, may nare-release ka kahit na hindi words eh. Kahit na i-release mo yung
Yeah.
galit mo, i-release mo yung saya mo, yung lungkot mo through sound, there's a release already eh.
I have a
So,
question though, because they say that Filipinos, I saw a comedian say this, Filipinos have many different dialects, but there's only one language that everybody knows very well, and that's karaoke. How is different singing karaoke versus sound healing, or is it also a form of release?
well, one, I think it's also a form of release, no? Kasi
Yeah.
talagang yung iba, di ba, even if they're really not in tune, they would just lalabas talaga nila. It's, in a way, it's a
Yeah.
release. There's a
Yeah.
release there. Pero, uh, is it just releasing it? Kasi sa akin, it's the healing part eh. What
Mm-hmm.
has it done to you to heal you? Uh, is there something that had happened to you to heal you when you sang sa karaoke, no? There was just a
Yeah.
release, no?
Yes.
Pero
Yes.
the real healing, uh, it's beyond just singing.
Mhm.
So, yun,
How
that's how I.
how does sound heal? Yeah, yeah.
The basic principle of sound healing is vibration, no? That it's we say that science. Di ko na maalala natutunan ko to nung nag-aaral ako, but
Yeah.
it said that everything vibrates. No,
Yes.
whether inanimate things, a table, no, or what, the trees, ourselves, no, it vibrates. It's just that it has its own frequency, mabagal at mabilis na vibrations. So tayo, our body and every part of our body vibrates.
Yes.
When we are not okay, whether physically or energetically, no, nabubugnot tayo, nabubungkot tayo, energetic din yun, no? We say that we are out of tune. And the vibration of sound helps us retune. So para tayong tinotono. So it's vibration. When we listen or use therapeutic sounds that could, kaya 'di ba, when after, for example, a tiring day, you go home and you just want to listen to very subtle music, inspirational music, calms you down. So parang tinotono ka, tinotono ka naman.
So it has to do
So that's the
with fixing your energy, no, your frequency, aligning your
yeah,
frequency and your energy
timing.
level. Yeah. But what is Oyayi sound healing? Kasi that's very particular to
Well,
you eh. Sa'yo ko lang naririnig yan.
I just used it. I just use it as a
Mhm.
brand name, kumbaga. Kasi Oyayi, no, Oyayi is another term for hele or sa English lullaby. Diba? When you put a baby to sleep, you sing a lullaby, and when you hear a lullaby song or on Oyayi, it calms you down. It slows down your brainwave, your breathing. So parang sa akin parang maganda lang na sa akin, no, to use that
Yeah.
Oyayi
Simple.
sound healing. It's
Yes.
calming. It would calm you. It would put you to sleep.
Yes, yes. I noticed nga in the video, your participants are lying down. Is it like that for all your sound healing sessions that people are lying down?
Well, for 30 minutes, if you can uh, li- go through a sound bath sitting down without, you know, falling down, why not? Pero, 'di ba? Kasi para lang mas ma-relax ka rather than sitting down. But again, if you can just sit down, but most of the time I ask people to lie down para mas
Yeah,
ma-relax. Kasi din,
because it's
some would say, baka makatulog ako. I would say that's fine. If your body needs to sleep at that moment, then that's fine. That's what you need. Don't resist that. So whatever your body needs at that moment.
yeah.
So
What
that's
are
fine.
yeah, speaking of your students or people who join the sound bath, what are the anecdotes or memorable testimonials that that you can remember? Because you've
Well,
been doing this since 2012.
well, yeah, 2012. Oo, yata 2012. I forgot. Kaya lang
Mm-mm.
kasi, I think I was using one bowl pa noon, 2012.
Oh,
2015, when I started to use the 7 bowls. The first public session that I did with the 7 bowls.
seven
Uh,
books.
yeah. Uh, what I can remember, the very first uh, session that I did, yung sabi kong the 7 bowls, public session, I had a participant who uses hearing aid.
Mm-mm.
She removed that
The
during the
healing.
session. So, ibig sabihin, yung hearing niya, but she said, I felt the vibration. No, I felt. So,
Wow.
yun eh. Yun ang parang testimony na you don't just need to hear it. So, kahit tulog ka, you can, your body will receive that. Tapos,
Oh,
merong, on my, usually, pagka group sound bath, people would say, I felt relaxed.
yes.
And at night, they would text the following day, uh, for the longest time, I do not have good sleep. Pero after the sound bath, I had very long sleep. Straight. Ganon. Tapos, merong nawala yung, some would be coming in, masakit ang ulo, or masakit ang likod, or whatever pain they have. And at the end of the session, they would say, nawala yung sakit. Pero meron din, would be coming in, walang nararamdaman, pero afterwards, sumakit ang ulo, sumakit ang ganito. And I would say na it could be a release. No? Lalo na yung iba would ask, marami ka bang isip? No? Or, this, some would see visions.
Visions.
Yeah.
I noticed nga you work well with angels because I saw in your page you put on a lot of angels, and also you talk about chakras, but also you talk about an angel chakra.
Well, one session during the series, there's an angel chakra tone. So that's part of the series that I give. The angel chakra tone. So yeah.
Rina is saying, I felt rested but alert during a session by Yeyette. Okay, thank you, Rina. Oh, she's the one who connected us. Thank you for connecting us.
She went to my session already. Yeah. Thank you, Rina.
But it seems like it's a calling for you, no? What you're doing right now, because you mentioned you had an spiritual experience in 2006, which led you to actually focusing on things. Yes. What's the message of that experience? You don't have to go to the details of the experience, but what was the message of this experience for you?
Actually, two things, no? Two kinds of message. Parang one, when people would say, I heard a voice inside of me telling me. No? So during that spiritual experience, it's that. No? I felt a voice telling me, help those who are helpless, help those who are struggling, who feel lost. And then when I asked how, ang sagot was, help them, hindi nga help teach them to stand up and fight for themselves. No? Fight because that spiritual experience was like a spiritual battle that I had. Yeah. So no one could fight for you except yourself. No? Fighting the fear, fighting the whatever difficulties you have, confronting it. So yun. And then there's also the message of sing for me. God saying, sing for me. Sing, create songs and music for me. So yeah, I think that's one. That's the one that really pushes me to do what I am doing. Doing now.
It's such a powerful
and then another
message.
Thing.
I'm having goosebumps. When you're telling the story, it's I can sense it.
Binalikan ko nga yung notes kasi journal ko yan. Binalikan ko nga yung journal ko. And reminiscing back. Yeah, it's and up to this point talagang parang very vivid yung experience na yun, the voice that I heard. But besides that, besides hearing the voice, afterwards, the realization of really, as I've said, no one could do it for you. No one could heal you. No one could fight for you but yourself. Healers, I am just an instrument. Healers are just instruments, no? Uh,
Yes.
uh, but at the end, we ourselves are the one who could heal ourselves. Choice yun eh. Kasi, no, I have to confront the fear. I have to confront and really say na ayoko na nito, ayoko nang matakot, ayoko nang ah, hindi magsalita, ayoko nang, you know, so, ayoko na yung hindi ko alam, ayoko na nito. And it was really, if I need to go through a difficult no, tunnel, a dark no, tunnel, then I have to. Kasi at the end, iba yung iba yung the freedom that iba yung freedom na maramdaman mo, iba yung the victory within eh. So, I think yun yung masarap doon eh. I went
Yeah.
through a very difficult uh, tunnel, but then I am also having a very beautiful experience of freedom and light.
Yeah. It's so
So,
beautiful. Imagine God telling you, please sing for me. And then you said, sing to those who are like you, sing to those who are afraid. I'm just
yeah,
looking back. You're telling me how you started. There's like you had difficulty expressing yourself, like you said, initially when you were young. And so there was a tonsillitis, so it's the throat chakra. But interestingly, what you had difficulty in it before is the same instrument that you're using to help others
yeah,
now. Like now you're focusing on voice, diba? Empowering people through their voice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oo nga eh, parang it's parang looking at it para bang uh, I think kung saan ka quote unquote nadapa o kung saan ka na-heal kasi dun yun yung naranasan ko eh. Yun at yun yung alam kong kaya kong ibigay because I went through it. So I think anybody who had gone through a certain difficulty, yun yung kanilang ibabahagi din at the end if they chose to share it. No? So for
Yeah.
me, it's my voice, um, using the voice to be empowered kasi it empowered me.
Yeah. I love that. When I was talking to you before, you said, naging matapang ako. There's a change. Parang a shift happened.
Yeah. Kasi
So,
I don't, as I've said, I don't usually share that story, no, that spiritual
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
experience I had. Kasi some would say, hindi kasi hindi naman, no, it's impossible to believe, no?
That's
Pero I would say that it is true kasi may nangyari. May nangyaring maganda sa akin. May transformation. Uh, pero kung walang transformation nangyari sa akin, I don't think that's true.
yeah.
Baka it's just something that I made up. But then, yun eh, I was I'm a totally different person from who I was, no? People who knew me way back would see I'm a different person. And may nangyari kaya sa akin totoo 'yon.
Yeah, that's true. A
So,
shift, like you said, nga, something happened, a shift happened. But also, I think you're very brave to be pursuing this, to be pursuing sound healing. And you did this full time. Also, diba, one of the messages, Sing for Me. And in 2011, you co-produced an album titled Hininga ng Buhay. Is that a response
hininga ay
to
buhay.
Hininga ay Buhay? Is that is this the response
Ay.
to the Sing for Me message? This album,
Uh,
Hininga ay Buhay.
it was not a conscious uh, parang idea to because of this experience I have to do this. Para bang isa
Yeah.
things would just flow eh.
Yes.
Suddenly I want to create more songs. Actually, after that experience in 2006, I've been composing songs even before, no, in the uh,
Right.
late 80s. I've been writing songs already. Pero iba
Yeah.
yung tema ng songs ko noon than after that
Done.
experience.
Yes.
Nag-iba na yung tema ng kanta. So, it would just flow. That's why in 2011, I asked kasi dun sa group namin, our head would be doing ritual sessions or rituals, no? And she would be using
Mhm.
songs na English. She
Right.
would get it from the CD. And I told her, why don't we do Tagalog? Kasi since, ang rituals mo, very indigenous of the Philippines eh.
Right.
Tapos ang songs mo, mga English. So,
Oo.
sabi ko, gawa tayo ng Tagalog. So, we did an all original songs. Most of it, she wrote the lyrics, and then I put the songs, but there's also another friend who gave her songs into it. So, tatlo kaming may contribution doon. So, there are, the songs are very meditative songs. Kasi paulit-ulit, 4 lines,
Yeah.
paulit-ulit, no? Pero meron din mga full songs, pero something that you could use in your meditation, when you do rituals. No, there's this, ako'y pinagpala, hininga ay buhay. There's this song about lupa, about tubig, about
Wow. How many
kalikasan.
tracks? How many
It's 12
tracks?
tracks, 12 tracks, pero one is a -1 of Ako'y Pinagpala, and another
Mhm.
one is an a cappella version of Hininga Ay Buhay. So, bali, there's about 10 songs.
That's
Pero
beautiful.
12 tracks.
Ayi says she has a copy of that. And it's really beautiful and
Salamat.
healing.
Thank you.
And so,
Thank you.
ang galing. Is it still available? Can they still get a copy of that?
Yeah. There's no more hard copy, no more CD, but they could, what I usually
Download it.
do is send it. Send it via
Oh.
Google Drive. Ganun na
Oh, that's
muna, ganun na.
yeah,
So,
that's
just
interesting.
send me a message.
And they
Yeah.
can get a copy. All right. And you
I
was
know.
reacting to what you said earlier. Like you were sharing about your story and she's saying it's like what Rumi said, that the wound is a place where the light gets in. And now it's a place where you're sharing, no, also. And you're sharing with the people who
Yeah.
need that rin. People who need strength. And
Yeah.
you also mentioned about right now because to make it relevant, like everybody's going through COVID. You mentioned in your social media that humming is actually one of the tools to to help protect ourselves from COVID.
Humming, yeah. Well, it would help, no? Kasi there's this molecule that we call nitric oxide na it is produced in the paranasal sinuses, itong molecule na to, and it's carried into the lungs, no? During nasal breathing. This nitric oxide helps, it's antifungal, it's antiviral, antibacterial. So when you hum, kasi humming, it's the only toning that mas internal. What do I mean?
Right.
Kasi when you say, for example, you tone the vowel sounds, ooh, oh, it's all palabas, di ba? Humming is internal
Right.
because your mouth is closed.
Close.
And
Yeah.
when you make it nasal, no, it releases the
Mm.
nitric oxide.
Right.
Releases the nitric oxide. So it helps kasi 'di ba
Wow.
sa COVID na 'yan, 'di
Right.
ba, mas nasal passage ang ating
Yung importante,
So,
yeah. So it's really
ah,
true that we have the resources within us to heal ourselves. We just have to
yeah.
we just need the
Mm.
right techniques. That's interesting. Okay. I
Actually, I do humming 20 minutes.
For 20
Uh,
minutes.
it's humming, just
Wow.
humming. Uh,
Wow.
Before, a few months ago, I do it almost every day. Pero ngayon, at least 4 times, 3 times a week, I hum 20 minutes. But I still, every day, I do toning. It may not be
Mm.
humming, but I tone every day.
Yeah. For people who want to get toned also, how do they get in touch with you? Do you have any sound healing bath coming up?
Yeah, kasi yung toning series ko, I might have it pa by November pa, no?
Mm.
Pero this September 26, I'll be having a sound bath. It's the crystal bowls. But I'll also
Oh,
be uh, usually I also sing there. I spirit sing there. So I'll
yeah.
be having sound bath. I haven't posted the invitation, but maybe tomorrow I'll put it up. So mauna na kayo. I'll be
Yeah.
having sound bath on the 26th at I said 7:30. So it would last
Yeah.
maybe an hour to 1.5 hour. So it's sounding peace within. So it's more peace.
Yeah. That's
So
interesting.
yon.
I'll share with them your page so they can connect to you. Oh,
Yeah,
your
please.
Facebook page, right? Ayan. So they can just
I have
message you here, right? Or they can just like this page and you'll post updates here. Yeah.
yeah, just like the
That's
page. Just like the page and then yeah, be updated. I might put up
yeah.
the invitation, the poster tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice. Sound
Yeah.
bath, and it's 1.5 hours. How is it different? Because I know you used to do it offline, and now everybody's moving online.
Oo. Uh, well, kung technical lang pag-usapan natin, of course, medyo hindi, it's more because of pag mahina ang wifi, medyo nagcha-choppy-choppy, no?
Yeah.
But otherwise, kasi there are two two ways that we are affected by sound, no? One is
Yes.
uh, how's that? Psychoacoustic. Psychoacoustic is when we hear the sound to our ears, no? And then there's chemical reactions sa brain natin na no, it helps our brain rate to slow down, no, our breathing to slow down, our heartbeat to slow down. So that's one, psychoacoustic. And there's vibroacoustic is when we are affected our body, as I've said earlier, no, our body receives the vibration. No, it affects
Right.
us at a cellular level. No?
Yeah.
So online, even if we may not receive the sound physically, no, with our body,
Mhm.
but we receive it, the sound, we hear it, uh, there's also an effect. Like I have done almost monthly sound baths, no, during lockdowns, and they would say it was. Meron nga
It was
last month may nagsabi, uh, I felt parang may headache. Basta there's a release that
right.
she felt.
Right.
So there's
Yeah.
still an effect. It's
Yes.
just
And they
that
can still
yun,
hear it, right?
yeah,
And
yun lang
people
nga.
can still hear it.
Yes. Yun, ang hirap lang kung technically, no, logistically, yun lang. Mahina ang wifi or hindi maganda
Right.
uh, yung pasok ng sound.
Right.
But
Right.
otherwise, if everything's okay, kasi di naman, di ba, we listen to music. Ganun din naman yun eh. Di
And they
ba, we
still
listen to
sense the vibe. Like you said, there's somebody who needs hearing aid. Pero even without the hearing aid, he felt the vibration.
yeah,
And if
but that
it's
was, ano,
frequency, it
that was,
travels. But that's
she was present, no? It was
there,
live,
right? Live,
kaya
like yes.
naramdaman. But with
Yeah.
this, online, that's why I always ask that they use earphones
those
para mas
names.
marinig nila.
Yeah,
Mas marinig nila.
it's interesting. Oh well, they have to try it out, the sound bath. But a lot of people are going online now because that's how
Yeah.
we can provide service now because it's not possible to meet together or to have a
Online.
large gathering. So that's how it is now. And also, I noticed that you've been providing sound healing to groups. Like you've had a sound healing session for Dep Ed via Facebook Live.
Yeah,
Diba?
they invited me, and then they put it up in their ano, DepEd page.
Yeah.
And it was more the teachers. They invited the teachers. So
Okay.
it's from north to south, from Luzon
Oh,
to the
Mindanao.
guys in Mindanao, ang attendees. And they said it was
Oh,
good. So
oh,
mabuti naman.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's good that people
Good.
are opening up to sound healing. But also you
Yeah.
have corporate clients, no? People who just from the companies who ask for sound healing.
I had last year with Assumption and Benilde.
Yeah.
Meron pa yata iba, I forgot na.
Yeah, it's
So
good that
yeah,
people are into wellness now.
oo, that's very good.
Yeah. And
And I think
lalo na now.
yeah, I think how the one thing that good thing that the COVID had done is that it helped more people to be more conscious of these kinds of things, di ba? Na
Yeah.
hindi lang the medical part, but then there are also these things that we can
Yes,
use to
yes.
help.
Right. Yeah. I saw nga from your page you call your modality alternative and holistic healing. And it's
Hmm.
something that
Hmm.
yeah that can really help people. So yeah, yet we usually end the session with a meditation or a ritual. Can
Isa
you
tayo. Bilis
close?
ano?
Yeah, can you close? Yeah, it's almost an hour, but later on if people still have questions, yeah, we can do that as well.
Sige. Ah, sige. Just you may all close your eyes and just get in touch in yourselves. I will be. Uh, I don't know what will come out, what sound would come out, but let's just get in touch with um, being grateful. Just be grateful for this time and whatever sound that you may be receiving, that I may be sounding, just receive it. Just breathing in and breathing out.
It's so mystical. Thank you. Thank you so much, Yaya. So that's spirit singing.
Yeah, may kilabutan na nga ako eh. Gusto ko na ngang umiyak.
Oh, it is. It touches you. And you're right. It's not like I don't want to clap at the end. It felt esoteric in a way. Like I felt like I was transported to an enchanted forest. Like it's like that. And it touches the spirit. Parang diwata. It felt like there's a fairy singing. Wow, so that's beautiful. So you're teaching people. You want to teach people to sing that kind of song, that kind of music, or
Yeah,
to
yeah.
find out.
Yeah, parang sa akin, level by level kasi I want to start first sa ano eh, sa toning. I have not
Right,
been
right.
doing this yet, no? Kasi baka yung iba kasi matakot, ay, kakanta ba ako ng ganyan? Di ba? Not
That's
necessarily. As I said, no, whatever
yeah.
comes out. Sa akin, ganito lang. No? So,
Oo.
level by level. So, baka by next year, maglabas ako ng mas
What's
other
next?
sessions.
It's
I'm
so
still,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's so beautiful. It's very etheric. It's not the usual sound that you hear. Very, very etheric. Like you said, nga, it connects so much to the spirit, to the soul. Ang galing. And that's how art should be, right? Like when you listen to it or when you see the art, it connects you to your maker. It connects you to the divine.
Actually, nung unang-unang panahon, music is not used to entertain, it's used to heal.
Yeah.
No? It's not
Right.
used to entertain. Pero ngayon kasi, dapat nasa tono, dapat nasa ganito, dapat maganda ang boses.
Yeah. So what you want to do is to teach people to heal
To have that
themselves.
it's not so much to sing that, what I did, no? But to
Yeah,
allow the spirit to,
to
to, to
sing.
sing.
Oh my gosh, when I was listening to you, I was thinking, what does my spirit sound like, Kaya? What? Because I don't sing. Like, if you put me in front of a mic, no, I mean, I like to talk, but no sound will come out. Like, even if I know the music, I just freeze in front of the microphone and I sing. But when you were singing that, my question was like, oh my gosh, what will my soul sound like? I was thinking, oh my god, that's so interesting. Ayi was saying
And it
it
would be
felt
different every time. It would be different every time, ah. Like, for example,
oh,
now I sang that, no? Later, if I sing
right.
it again, it would be different. Even if, for example, it's the same intention of gratitude, it would be different.
Yeah. And it just touches you. That's the I really don't understand art like technically, but it touches me right away. Like in a split second, I just like can touch you right away. That's why I love it.
Yeah. Meron pa nga tinatawag na light language or for those who know Life in the Spirit Seminar, yung singing in tongues, no? Sometimes it's
Yeah.
not just, kasi ako, it's just the power sounds, eh. Pero iba, how to ta ta ta, sample yan, it's not spirit, ta ta
Right,
ta,
right.
parang words, pero it's not
Right.
actually words, no? So may
Wow.
ganun
I
pa.
can just imagine your spirit, this women group, because you had a women's space, diba, of people singing.
Yeah,
If
long time ago.
I'm sure that's so powerful. So many women singing together, just using that spirit singing.
Usually six kami, yan. Grabe
Yeah.
yun, tapos may instruments pa kami, talagang high kami at the end, we just have to ground ourselves afterwards.
Have you had a concert with all your spirit singers?
Uh, we did, it's more of like a ritual concert we did. Actually, we were invited sa summer pa yun eh. Pero there's a
Wow.
flow. It's not so much like this na
Yeah.
parang just anything goes, not like that. There's a flow. It's like really a ritual concert that we do. Pero it's not
Wow, that was
anything goes.
Yeah, because I don't like the big concerts, but I think this is if you have a concert, that's something I would really go to. Because I felt that I'm not there to
Pero
be
wala na yung grupo
entertained.
namin.
Wala na. Oh, but it's
Ito
interesting.
lang.
Let's organize one. That
Why
would be
not?
great.
Why not?
Yeah,
I've been
imagine.
wanting to form a choir also. So maybe it's
Yeah,
not a choir. Let's see.
that would be so interesting. Imagine a ritual concert. And I know the power, and I've met the power dance, Douglas Niero's power dance. And that's basically what they do when they're dancing. They said that they're a breakaway from the modern group because what they want to do is lift spirits up. And there are very few artists who do that to lift spirits. A lot of artists entertain, and it's so beautiful. If there's a concert just for lifting spirits, wow! Like I felt so lifted. Thank you so much. Ayi said it felt so sacred. So there. Before I ask you to share your final words, I'd like to invite everyone because here in this community, there's a lot of healers also. Different healers who are helping each other, who are helping people at this time. So we have community classes. So for this, I'll just share the community class with you. So this is the one that's happening for this Thursday. It's the Resilience Advantage. So that's this Thursday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's a free workshop for everyone. And also for Saturday, there's
Yes.
another one. Um, I'll share this one. Oh, there. I hope you can see that. I, sorry, that's the wrong. That's the wrong one. Okay, let me just pull it up. The share. I'll share the other screen. Okay, here. So I hope you can see it. That's Meditation 101. So it's Tim Vargas who's going to. Anyway, you just go to our Facebook page. It's Tim Vargas will teach you how to meditate. It's mindfulness meditation. And because there's a lot of healers who want to help out and are stepping up at this time. So we're also trying to provide like community classes for everybody. But for everybody who's interested in sound healing, Yayat, please invite them
Yeah.
again to your class on September 26th. And final words for everybody.
Yeah. So on September 26th, I'll be having a sound bath, sounding peace within. It will be September 26th at 7:30 p.m. Usually to last 1 hour to 1.5 hours. Uh, via Zoom. Just PM me or sa Instagram, DM me if you are interested. And yeah, from time to
And then
time, pag may sa ngayon, yeah, go ahead.
where can they connect with you? Via where can they go? Like you have a Facebook
Yeah,
page.
right. The Facebook, Oyayi Sound Healing by Yeyette San Luis, and sa Instagram, Yeyette San Luis or Sound Healer underscore Yeyette. And you may also email me if you want soundhealer.yeyet@gmail.com. So yon. So you can
Connect
get in
to you.
touch with me through that.
Yeah.
Yon.
Wow. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully we get that.
Thank
The
you.
ritual concert. That's interesting. When everything is
Yeah.
over. Why not? I mean, diba? Thank you so much for being here, Yaya. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you so
Okay,
much for inviting me. Thank you.
you're
Thank you.
welcome. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching, being with us today. Bye. See you soon.